Bush League Podcast. A show about nothing and everything.
Gary, I watched you time that last chew.
Now he got him, and he can't do anything. He's just like,
And now we know what Cameron's been doing door to door.
Oh, Hazel. So, boys, how are you now?
Very best,
Yeah, made her.
as always.
I see Franz is here as usual. Has made an appearance.
You know what I can go for some right now? Some McDonald's.
Don't you say it. Don't you say it. I can't even see the golden arch. Look at the golden arches anymore.
I got two
Like-
golden arches under my shirt, I'll tell you that. I mean, it's something else.
Oh, yeah. But there is ways that you can go cheap, and I have almost cracked the formula, gentlemen.
The Formula what? The Formula One?
The formula.
So, if anyone out there still remembers who we are or still listens to this, we went on another F1 race.
We did. We went
A couple
another
weeks ago,
another journey.
and there was lots of fun that was had. But the biggest thing I felt coming away from that was shame at my lack of fitness and endurance and durability in general. That is the lasting feeling that I took from it. I enjoyed myself. I had a great time. Would do it again. But what usurped it all was how old I am and how
Why were we so much more tired 2 years later?
You know what I honestly think? I honestly think that it was because the first year we went, it did nothing but rain and it was overcast and it was cool. And then the first day we got there, it was super hot. It was super warm. And I don't think we were mentally prepared for it to be like that. And I think that first day it just drained us, man. Like,
But we had sunburn the last time.
Yeah.
And we went home and everything was, everyone was like, oh man, I'm kind of tired out from the sun and I got a bit of sunburn, but I don't remember coming back and feeling like, I don't know if I want to go home or not.
yeah.
Except for Gary. Gary did great.
Well,
Just fine.
him and the exercise in the morning just made me tired just thinking about it. So, yeah.
But I mean, you didn't have to watch him so closely.
Well, I needed to learn the technique.
I didn't have a choice. Like some mornings I'd be there. So in our hotel room, which we'll get to, it was basically like two rooms put together with the doors knocked out.
Like
So I would wake up in the morning and I would look through the door opening and if this is the opening, I would just see Gary's head on the floor going like this.
So his head would slowly just into the door frame, out of the door frame, into the door frame, out of the door frame.
But Gary's doing exercises and stretching. But then I walk through the room to go to the washroom, and there's Cameron shirtless on the bed. Rested on his hand, watching Gary do it.
Like I said, it's making me tired just watching, trying to figure the
The
technique.
yin and the yang.
The yin and the yang. Yeah.
So for this trip, we tried to do the identical thing that we did 2 years ago.
We did, except this time, Jeremy showed up in a Dodge Caravan. And it was like the Cadillac of vans. I've never seen a van that fancy. But what we all did not know, which is funny, that Jeremy is anti-technology when it comes to vehicles.
Oh, we're going to this. Okay.
We're going right into it.
I wasn't even gonna. That wasn't on my radar to bring up.
Oh, baby, we're going for it.
I think you've just launched 10 minutes of material for sure.
So, Jeremy, me and Gary, we were looking at the van, and we went to go in, and the seats were all up in the back because there's 3 rows, right? Anyway, Gary and I are looking, and we start piling luggage in. Gary looks at me, he's like, "Why don't you just fold the seats down?" We're like, "All right, that's the first thing. That's a valid point." So that was easy enough.
Stow and go.
Yeah.
Stow and go. So anyway, Jeremy gets in and goes to puts it in reverse, and backup camera comes on and starts beeping because it beeps when it goes back. And Jeremy's like, "What is that?" We're like, "The backup camera."
My favorite part of the backup camera, mind you, was at one point Jeremy's using both mirrors and he's trying to use like the rear view mirror, and he comments out loud, "How does anyone see out of this thing?" But there's a big 16-inch screen in front of them. It's like, well, they don't. They look right there.
So at one point, we're in a parking lot. I don't even know where we were. We were at McDonald's, no doubt.
Probably.
And Jeremy was backing up, and it was going beep, 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 beep. And Jeremy's like, "Would you just stop? I know there's something there. I can see it." And I'm like, "Okay."
It went to a solid beep as if I was dead. And I was looking in the mirror and I'm like, I can see the curb. I'm not going to hit it. I'm not listening to you. You're not going to run my life. And I backed up anyway because I don't need that thing telling me what I can and can't do.
But on the screen, there's a big solid red line that says this is where.
This is as far as you can go.
I
But
didn't know
Jeremy
I never
didn't
looked at it for 1 second. I have no idea what was
We
on
know.
this.
Every
So-
time he went to put it in reverse, I just looked and I was like waiting for the comment to be like, "Why do people need these things? I don't understand this. I don't like technology." I was like, wow, you like aged like 40 years in less than a year or two. Like just instantly went to an 80-year-old person. "I don't think why these fang dangle things."
Bang
gonna get-
dangle.
Bang
Yeah.
dangled.
Yeah, I'm the old guy.
Wow.
I was going to put tape over all those cameras behind the mirror there. Looks out the windshield.
Meanwhile, Gary and I are just like, got our own, we got the vents, run our own air. You lean the seats back. When you went to go out, you just pushed a button. Your big sliding door would open by itself. It was great.
Like that was not sitting back seat. That was like you had 2 Captain Kirk chairs in the back.
Yes. No. You had
And
like 2 full ones. Yeah.
I had a good discount on a rental through work, and we're all, we don't need to pile into someone's car anymore. We're past the point. It's fine. We'll live. We should just be comfortable. We don't need. So I just thought I'd rent this van. Now, aside from the ridiculous stuff, technology that's designed to try to kill you, that's in it, it was great. And I have a 2016 truck that has a touchscreen. It's the first time I ever had a touchscreen, and it works with Android Auto, which is just incredible. It blows my mind. But like, it has power windows. It has heated seats. The mirrors are heated. That's nice. That's where I'm at. This is all 15, 20-year-old features. And I'm just like, this is all I need.
This is as good as it gets.
The other thing is when I set the cruise, it stays at the speed I set. It doesn't go, you should go faster.
Yeah, that was the best
Or you know
part.
what? Let's slow down.
Jeremy's like, "Why is it slowing down? What is wrong with it?" We're like, "Adaptive cruise? What is that?" And we're like, "Wow, man. Like, wow, you're the youngest of all of us." And you're like, "What? What is
brakes?
this evil?"
Adaptive cruise on the Renews Highway at that. Not the Trans-Canada.
He's like, "Wait a minute. What do you mean? If a car stops in front of you, eventually it will stop. Why would you let it do that? It doesn't run me. I'm the boss of this vehicle."
That's a great Jeremy impression, by the way. It sounds just like
Going through the Renews Highway with the adaptive cruise on, and the car is like slamming the brakes on, and you're pushing us forward, and then it's like accelerating and pushing us back in the seat. Going back.
I did that to
Jeremy
try
has
to avoid.
no idea why.
I was trying to avoid those sensations, and it just made it worse. The first time the brakes come on, I thought, like, oh my goodness, we got to turn around and return this. It's broken. I've never drove anything that had that. I'm people are going to be like, "No, you're just being an idiot." I'm telling you. I've never had that in my life. It was the weirdest thing for me.
It's awesome when it works.
Yes, when you're used to it and it works, yes. But when you're new to it, like old man Bork here,
like I found it rude that the guy didn't warn me about this. The Enterprise guy. I think the fella should be told if you put the cruise on, it's going to speed up, slow down by itself. I think the fella should be told such a thing. That's all I'm saying.
In my car, there'll be times where I'm going like 120 down the Trans-Canada, and then I go past an exit, and suddenly my car thinks I took the exit or something, and I should be going 70 now.
Yep.
So you're in the middle of the Trans-Canada, and the car just goes...
Jeremy's like, see, there's another reason we shouldn't have them.
I mean, I can't imagine saying to the sales guy, yeah, that sounds pretty good. Randomly slowing down on the highway. Sounds good to me.
Well, mine will slow down and match the speed of the car in front of me as well.
Yes, that's the one I used to. Mine was like that.
Then, like, to back up Gary here, the person in front of you exits, but your car doesn't know that the person has switched lanes, so it goes... You know what I mean? Like I'm in a different lane, but it still brakes because it thinks we're about to hit them, and it's like, no, they're over there. They're not actually. Yeah.
And Jay, with that, if you're ever using those things like in winter, then they go haywire in the snow. Like if you drive through a snowstorm, it'll start blinking and flashing, and it'd be like, "There's something in front of you." It's like, "There's not. I can see." But
why would you use cruise control in a snowstorm?
no, like the adaptive braking. The braking, like
don't let me go below 120. The car will blow up.
There's a bomb in a bus. If it drops below 80.
Man, the thing about that adaptive cruise, it goes crazy in a blizzard. Like.
Well,
you haven't lived until you tried.
That's right.
It's Armageddon outside. Police are recommending we stay off the road. I just want to go 120 down the Trans-Canada.
Yeah.
I thought adaptive cruise, that was adaptive to the weather.
Yeah.
Now, can you wait till Jeremy gets a vehicle that actually has like the different actual settings? You know,
I'm not
for
doing
snow, for like mud. Like you imagine looking there going, what do I need this for? Well, if you're in mud, you push this button and put it in mud mode. Well, why? Because it does more things. It helps you more traction. I don't understand this. Why? Like, I always want to get one.
I'll be getting the base model until all that junk ends up in the base models.
It pretty much is in the base models, Jay.
Well, yeah. You can't even get hand crank windows anymore, can you?
Special order.
So the positive. If you could sell me pretty easy on the ventilated seats. Wow-wee, that's nice. That's a nice feature. And I don't want to make this whole podcast about a Chrysler Pacifica. But I'll just say that was a hard adjustment to go back to. I certainly enjoyed no perspiration on my back or me behind. I'll tell you that much.
When he turned it on for the first time, all you heard from the front was, "Oh." Do you know this has this?
That's a nice feature. They did good with that. That's progress, you know?
Meanwhile, Gary and I are like, second-class citizens sitting in the captain's chairs in the back.
With your own air conditioning and all the rooms you just bragged about.
We wanted.
The cooler between you.
Well, we never mentioned the cooler between us, but, it was good to have. Good to have there right between us. Yep.
The jerky.
So the traveling.
That was good. Cam brought the jerky again.
Yep.
I did. I grabbed another box of jerky in a box.
Spent the whole trip trying to get it out of my teeth and get the gum swelling down.
I was just going to say.
First thing Jeremy goes to is the ghost pepper one. How bad could it be? As soon as he opened the package, his eyes pretty much just instantly start to water.
Everyone's eyes watered. We had to open windows.
We did.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I imagine he did. Here, try some of this. If I'm in the back and my eyes are watering now, I don't think I want to do that. But I tried some, and it was hotter than I thought it was.
So we make it through the Plaster Rock, McDonald's #1 in Grand Falls.
It's true.
And
That's true.
we're on our way to the hotel.
Now,
Stopped at McD's again in Quebec before we got there.
We did.
Did
Yes, we did.
oh, that
Number
was
two.
number okay.
Yes,
Number
we did.
2. Yeah,
So we stayed at the same hotel that we stayed last time.
which is only 2 years ago.
Right. But this time we decided to get fancy and we got the, what did they call it? The,
I don't know.
I
Well,
don't know.
What was it?
The
Some kind of
deluxe.
suite.
The deluxe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we thought, wow, we're really splurging here. So we get it's 2 rooms that used to have either the door between them or whatever, and they just knocked it out.
Now they have a pocket door.
And it's like, it's just basically 2 hotel rooms with a hole, 2
Yeah.
holes in the wall to get between
Because
them.
there's 2 doors to get out, but one door says, please don't use this door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Which means, like, for you to go to the other bedroom, you have to walk through the other people's bedroom
Yes.
to get through but there is a door over there, but you're not allowed to use that door.
Mm-hmm.
So it says.
And if your room ever was its own room, it never had a bathroom?
So
Yeah.
I think it
Must
was
have been a
actually
storage room.
a storage room.
Yeah, I think it was a storage room. Yeah,
Because the other thing was there was no plugs anywhere. There was like
No plugs.
No,
it had
there was
one.
No plugs.
It had one wall sconce light that had about 16 centimeters of cigarette smoke caked onto it from when smoking was permitted there for the 30 years prior to when they banned it. That was the only light. So you turn the light on and it's just like this yellow glow.
And it's
off
like
of
you're
the wall.
talking like a 20-watt light bulb in that thing.
You're lucky if it was
Microwave.
that.
It's like open the door of the microwave.
Yeah, seriously, that's what
Like-
it reminded me of. Yep.
For anyone
Like
listening,
dark.
I cannot exaggerate enough how dark this hotel room was.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no like end table lamp next to the bed.
Well, do
There's
you
no
think-
like
Do you think
So-
there's a reason for that?
a solid 12 feet away is a mini fridge. And the only plug in the room is behind the mini fridge. And they've slapped like, you know,
Great
one of
big
those
power
white power bars,
Just a
but
power
they
bar.
used to be white and now they're yellow and it's peeking out from underneath the fridge. And it's across the room. So for like you to set your alarm on your phone to get up in the morning, it got you up. There was no hitting snooze. You had to get up, walk
Yeah, you gotta
across
walk
the
across
room, grab your phone, shut off the alarm. Oh yeah,
I made
not one
My
plug.
makeshift nightstand was there was like
Yeah.
a little bistro set that had chairs that had been there since 1986.
Yep.
It had flower upholstery that was completely worn off. You could only tell it was flowers because the edge of the seat. And the brass was all coming off. So I took that
The fake
and put it
brass.
beside I put it beside where I put it beside where I was sleeping. And I took some spare McDonald's napkins that I'd had because there was always McDonald's nearby. And I put that across the seat because I was like, this chair has seen some things. And I don't want the thing that I hold against my face down on this chair. So that was my nightstand.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That is.
My wife was also curious as to how we established the sleeping arrangements because it didn't
We
occur
don't
to me
talk
till I
about it.
got home. Yeah, but
so, it's
never
just an
came up.
unwritten. It's an
When we
unwritten
got
rule.
home, she's like, "So how many beds were there?" I said, 3. And she said, "Oh, so who slept where?" I said, "Well, Cameron, this didn't even." Here's the deal. I swear on everything I own, what I'm about to tell you did not cross my mind until she said it. So I said, "Well, Cameron got 1 bed, Gary got 1 bed," and she said, "And you and Jeremy shared a bed?" And I said, "Yeah, we shared a bed." "How big was it, King?" And I was like, "No, queen." And she looks at me and goes, "Aren't you 2 the biggest guys there?"
And the
Gary.
driver.
Gary, we outsmarted them all these years. They're finally figuring it out.
The 2 tallest, biggest guys shared the bed.
And the
But
one
we
doing
were
all
even-
the driving.
Yeah, Jeremy did all the driving.
And we were even like, man, this is bigger than last time.
Yeah, they were impressed by it. They're like, "Oh, this is great."
I will say our bums didn't accidentally touch this time. We had that going for us.
That definitely happened 2 years ago, but this time
Did not, yeah.
it's and I think we even talked about this. I don't know how this happens, but like somehow in your subconscious, like when you're home and you roll over, you'll go like this when you roll over.
Yep.
But somehow, even in the dead of night when you're asleep, you know that it's not your wife next to you, so you do the hop and roll on the same spot, so that you don't like
a hot dog in the hot dog things there in the
You just kind of do the hop and roll, so you don't end up going butt to butt with your buddy.
I honestly have been waiting forever for you guys to both figure that out. Wait a minute, why are we in this bed? And I honestly, I was waiting for it. And you never said it. And I'm like, I think we got away with it. And apparently the gig is up. Good run, Gary. Good run, well lasted.
Two 6'5", 300-pound guys. You guys share that bed. We'll be over here. And we said nothing. That's where we put our bags. It was just like, respect our elders.
Respect your elders.
I'm trying to remember walking into the room.
We did. You guys went first, and I was toward the back. And you guys went to the other room and looked, and I just threw my stuff in my bed. Gary threw the stuff in his bed, and then you were like, yeah, I guess we're in here. And you guys just stayed in there. We're like, all right.
I don't even think there was, I guess we're in here. I just went in and put my stuff down. I don't know. That's just the way it's always been.
You were just so looking forward to sleeping with Tyson for months in advance.
Right?
Never even crossed your mind there was another option.
That's always been the question. Well, how did you guys figure it out? It's just an unwritten rule. It's Jeremy and Tyson. We don't. Well, how did that rule ever get started? I don't know. It's just the way it is. We don't ask questions. Not up to me to understand. I don't care.
I mean, you get familiar with a fella, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
So that goes way back to band lore, sharing beds.
It goes back a very long
But me
way.
and Gary shared a couple of beds back in the day as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been around.
Gary's like,
he had the old bull. Now he wants the young calf.
So he grabs him by the McDonald's.
So we had the bed situation. They figured it out. We just kind of went along with it. There were certain oddities in that place as usual, especially that heat lamp that I hate because again, you turn the light on in this spot and it's like you swear it's the same thing as the 10-watt bulb. You're like, oh, I'll turn this light on to get it brighter in here. It does get it brighter, but it instantly puts the temperature up in that bathroom that has no fan about 30 degrees in about 20 seconds. And you're like, oh, I'm melting. This is so bad.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced it's not actually a UV light that disinfects the whole bathroom.
It very well may.
There were some upgrades to it this time. They've obviously done some renovations. The breakfast room was nicer.
Well, it moved.
Like the lobby, yeah. All that area was nicer.
Yep.
So nice we used it one morning of the whole trip.
Well, we tried. In the effort of not eating out multiple times and saving a little bit, there's a continental breakfast, which consisted of, let's set out the frozen waffles on the counter to thaw. And people can walk up, grab their soggy, wet waffle, and throw it in the toaster.
The tongue, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did that one anyway. You go eat there, and then we're going out to the car. It's like, well, we may as well grab a McGriddle.
It's right next door.
Right next door. It'd be rude if we didn't.
And if we didn't have that one, we normally waited until before we got on the bus. We're like, well, there's a McDonald's right here. We might as well go here. Which we did. So that's what, McDonald's number 4 or 5 at this point, I think.
Before we've ever made it to the track, yes.
Before we even made it to the track.
I do think it was 4 different McDonald's before we ever even made it to the.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So we went back to the same place that we always parked. And last time when we went, there were no vehicles there. The first time we went, like there were none. But now this time we're like looking around. We're like, there's cars everywhere. It's like, oh yeah, okay. Like
It wasn't packed, but there was cars.
It wasn't, but there was a lot
Just
more.
Last time we were there was nothing.
but we did, you know.
It's like, this is our bus station.
That's
I
right.
like to think no one's been in there since we were there last.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that part all. I just want to back up for a second. There's one.
Okay.
There's one thing I want. So I
you
avoided
backed it up,
this.
buddy.
So it wasn't me because I went downstairs to the bathroom downstairs.
I know what you're.
Backed it up. That's what I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, but this happened when me and Gary made our 5th trip to a McDonald's. Me and Gary went over to McDonald's again, and then we came back to this. I forgot all about this.
So me and Tyson are leaving to go to McDonald's. We stop at the front desk to tell them that our cards weren't working.
Yeah.
Oh, the cards.
Let
Yeah, I
us
forgot
in the
about
room.
cards.
Confusion like crazy at the
Well-
desk. She thought we were signing in.
Yeah.
It's like, no, we're not signing in. We already got the keys.
Like, not to hop on Gary, but like, Gary has a key to a room in his hand. I have a key to a room in my hand. We got back from day one at the track and we can't get into our rooms. So we go downstairs and we both have a key in our hand. And she looks at us and goes, checking in? Like, how did I get the key, lady? And then we're like, no.
And then she
Our
said,
key
what,
doesn't work. And she
what
said, well,
room?
what room? And we told her
Yeah.
what room. How many days are you staying? We told her how many days. She says, when are you checking out? And it's like, I remember like kind of like, I just told you how many days I was staying. Wouldn't I have to check out by the checkout time? Like, what does that? And
Like,
then
we're
she,
checking
you know,
out Monday. She goes, Monday?
Oh, yeah.
the best part is she's the one who checked us in.
But like the night before.
She checked us in the night before. It's the same woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She was very, very upset that we asked for our keys to be reflashed.
Oh, yeah. And then she's like, and then she goes like this. She's like, oh, by the way, you can't put this card beside a cell phone. It'll wipe it out. And everybody's looking at each other. They're like, what?
Well, first of all, it was in my wallet that was in my bag all day.
But didn't matter because it was in your cell phone, apparently.
Yeah.
So then Tyson and I walk away to McDonald's and leave Cameron to the front desk.
Well, because Cameron was down to, I think at the time, Cam,
Get towels.
to get towels.
Yes.
Because
towels.
so they rented us a room with 3 beds in it, but
It was
2 towels.
2 towels. So I went down and after the guys got their cards done, they walked away and I was like, yeah, I was looking at some towels. And she's like, towels? Well, what room are you in? I'm like,
Everything she said was a question.
yeah. And I was like,
First time you've ever been asked.
and then I said it was the room that they were in. And she's like, oh,
Yeah, because we just handed you a key.
yeah, right.
So
And
our
then
keys were done. We turned around in front of her, gave it to Cameron, and now she's asking Cameron what room.
And then she's like, so what room are you in? I'm like, this is the room number. Oh, and when did you check in? I'm like, are you serious? Like this, they just handed me the card, lady. Like, what? And then she's like, and when are you? I said, Monday. I didn't even let it get there. I was like, Monday. Just, and she's like, oh, well, why do you need towels? I said, because there's 4 of us and there's only 2 towels. And she's like, well, why would there be 2 towels if there's 4 of you? So I'm like,
she questioned
question.
everything.
everything. I'm
she
like,
questioned.
I said, I'm not really sure. I said, but could I have some? She said, oh yeah, just a minute. And she dug around for a minute and she come up, she gives me like, she gave me a stack, right? She did. She just said handed me. And she's like, is that all right? I said, yep, perfect. Went upstairs, dropped those off.
And then what?
And
So I'll jump in here just to say,
Thank you.
me and Gary are now walking back across the parking lot, and we can see Cameron in a little bit of a huff coming back down the stairs because it's one of those like stairwells where like that's visible. Like there's windows down there. We're like, oh, I thought he got towels as we walk across the parking lot.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I didn't know you could see him going.
We could
down.
see him coming back down. But like we had already left him at the desk. And it's like now I see him coming down, not coming up. Like, why is he back down?
So, apparently, when you take certain people to McDonald's too often,
Yeah, certain
individuals, things tend to back up. So, unfortunately, backed up. This magnificent.
I don't know who did it.
I don't
do.
either.
I do.
You don't need to name a name. I'm just saying I don't know who did it.
I also don't know who did it.
I don't have a clue because I
Gary, do you know who did it?
I do not know who
No,
did it.
Gary doesn't know either.
Well, I certainly don't. Anyway, I, of course, was like, well, I'm going to have to fix this. Because there's
Just
no
so people
way.
know what we're talking about, the toilet's backed up.
The toilet's backed up. Oh, and also when you
We
sit
haven't
on this
been there
to-
24 hours yet.
When you sit on this toilet, it was so good.
Oh,
it
can
would
we
instantly-
talk about the toilet?
Yes. We have to.
I was trying to get to the toilet. This is the start of the whole show.
When you sit on this toilet, it instantly decided, well, I'm not really bolted to the floor, so I'm going to lean forward.
It
about
leans
2 inches.
forward.
Like 2 inches, at least.
It gets better. They have installed a shelf above the toilet tank running all along the wall.
So the only reason it didn't come off is because that
the
board
shelf.
is there.
But the shelf is wider than the toilet. So when you put the toilet seat up, it won't stay up. It's like you got about 3 seconds to sit yourself down before it falls down. So you're sitting on this thing and it's leaning against your back the whole time because you can't put the toilet seat up all the way.
And it's not ventilated.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Not like the van seats.
I like whoever went in there first came out complaining about their quads being extremely sore
Yes.
because you're
That was
basically
Tyson.
doing like a
Squat.
a
Hindu squat. Like a Hindu squat is what you're doing.
Yeah, but you
I go
can't
in,
do
I
a
put-
full squat. I felt
Put
like
one hand on the side of the bathtub
Yes.
and one hand on the counter beside you to hold yourself in
So
place.
Gary,
and then
I
plant
can't
your
even
feet.
do. I look like a character in Street Fighter doing an air kick because like I got one foot propped against the tub, so like my knee is at like a 90-degree angle, my left leg, and my right leg is like across the room straight out while I hold on to. Because you can't just sit on this thing. People will think we're exaggerating. The whole thing leaned forward on like a 45-degree angle.
Like honestly, like it was like like Big Brother in that wall. They lean on it, leans. Everybody's leaning
Yeah.
forward.
Yes. Yeah.
So I go downstairs and I'm like, yeah, the toilet's backed up. And she said, oh. And she kind of looked at me and I'm like, what room are you in? I said,
Bazinga.
I'm like, oh. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious? And like, I'm just like, oh, like, okay. And I was like, well, do you have a plunger? And she's
This
like,
isn't even the best part, though.
she's like, I said, do you have a plunger? And she
Okay,
goes,
so you asked for a plunger. I thought
I
she
did.
just. I thought she.
no, I said it backed up. And then she kind of looked at me like I was crazy.
Cam comes
Like-
back because I'm still in the room. You guys had gone to McDonald's. And he comes back up and tells me that he tells her what's going on. And she was just like,
Handed him a
that
plunger.
is your problem.
Just hand it with the plunger. She's
So
like, your
my
problem.
confusion was
Bonne
after.
chance.
Normally they'd send somebody up to look at this thing,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Because you got to understand, like when we say we clogged the toilet, we haven't been there. We arrived the night before. We got up at 6. We had breakfast and left. And now we're back. And the first person to go to the washroom can't because it's clogged. We haven't even been there, which actually is making me more sick now that I think about it. Because we hadn't even been there. So Cameron, I thought she just like because I remember thinking it was weird. Because it's like, shouldn't you be concerned that your toilet's clogged and we haven't been here, but she just handed you a plunger over the counter as if she's used to this? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I
Didn't-
thought.
I didn't even, I was just yeah.
So my favorite part is the amount of time me and Gary have been over to McDonald's and are coming back. When we see Cameron coming back down the stairs, he's not coming down for the plunger. He's already been back down And we're on the 4th floor, by the way. He's been back down, got the plunger, gone back up. And when me and Gary see him, he's on his way back down again. And when we walk in, she's handing him towels. And me and Gary are like, I thought he already got towels.
That took a while.
So I'm like, of course, to fix it, things happened. And there was a little spillage. Anyway.
So I never asked this when we were there, but I know what it was like to sit on that toilet. I would assume if you were trying to plunge it, that toilet was probably moving all over the place.
Jeremy can hear it. Jeremy can hear it. It's like clunk, 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 clunk. Like, oh yeah.
It was a lot of porcelain on porcelain smacking. That's what it sounded like.
Anyway, I got it fixed, and I went down. I was like, I need to clean that up. And she looked at me. She's like, what room are you in? And I'm like, just give me just give me the towels. Just give me the towels. So anyway, she said, okay. I said, do you have any cleaner? She goes, cleaner? Why would you need cleaner? I'm like, are you serious? I said, I need a cleaner to clean it up, to disinfect it, whatever. She just hands me this. She goes, I think this will work. And she hands me this bottle. And she goes, but I'll need that back.
Oh,
and I'm
that's
like,
right. That's right. Okay. Because we saw you with the cleaner and we were like, what the heck has happened in the amount of time we've done this?
Well, you guys decided to go to McDonald's for the 6th time.
Yeah, because you had a bottle of cleaner in your hand and I remember kind of trying to digest like what.
And I was the one, I had to go up and I had to clean it because this lady had zero concern about the toilet being overflowed or it being clogged or there being a mess or having to clean up that mess. Like, just did not care. Just no, I'm not going up those stairs. Maybe she had a stair phobia. I don't know. But ask Jeremy. By the end of it,
We've skipped ahead over the race stuff because we were back. We were.
Let's just say like Cameron had a very rough day before this.
Yes, he did.
It adds to the mood here.
He was not in a good state of mind for any of this.
We were alluding to a very rough first day where we were in really bad shape. And,
we were in bad shape. B, I think we all had like some form of heat stroke, really, because it was. I had it. Well, I did. I just didn't drink anything all day, and I don't know what. I just got overheated, and I just wasn't feeling good. Was that the night we went to St. Hubert's, or was that the next night?
That was the next.
That was the
next night. Okay. So yeah, I was just, and anybody who knows me when I really don't feel well, I'm not the nicest person in the world, and I really admit this. Like I'm just bad, and I'm mean, and yeah. Anyway, I was just Jeremy probably thought when he heard the plunger
I knew what
going,
to do. I knew the mission.
Yeah. Jeremy just assumed when he heard the toilet being beaten on the floor, you're probably waiting for it to fly through the door. I bet at one point I was like,
cannot exaggerate to people enough how bad this toilet was.
That was bad. Like seriously, it was.
Like if you had to go number 2, you had to stretch first.
And so you're probably thinking to yourself, if a toilet overflows, well, not the end of the world, because when they come in to clean the next morning, not at this hotel.
No, sir.
Not at this hotel.
We are paying for listen, I believe when we looked it up years ago, it was a 2-star. I believe we've taken that now down to 1.5.
1.25.
We had been there for 2 nights before we had to go down to the reception and say, so could we get our room cleaned tomorrow?
The garbage cans were little tiny thimbles.
Yes. They were like...
We filled them the first evening we were there with all the McDonald's we had.
So there was a round garbage can in mine and Jeremy's room. And just so people know, when we say room, there's 2 like sliding doors that are like the size of double French doors going into the same room. Like you could have ran laps around.
Yeah, you could have. Yeah.
And in our room that sleeps 4 was essentially what you'd buy as an office desk for paper underneath your desk at work, right?
Yeah, just a small little.
And the bathroom one was even smaller. It was a little square thing.
It was. You threw like 2 pieces of Kleenex in it and it was full.
So we now had garbage stacked on top of
it was so high that it was actually up to where the TV and the counter, like there was a counter, like, you know, like where a desk is.
Well, and then we had Kay
started
setting it on the counter as well. We couldn't believe they hadn't, because the first night it was like, oh, well, maybe they forgot someone was in here. She keeps asking us what room we're in.
We were pretty late getting in the night before.
We were pretty late.
Yeah.
But then the second night when we come back and it's like, they haven't been here again. We don't have fresh towels. The garbage is like
it's piling up here, people. It's
piling up.
Same bed sheets. Everything's like nothing's been touched.
Not a thing. Not a thing.
So who went down to ask? I don't remember.
Wasn't me.
Yeah. Sound off who it wasn't.
My suggestion was, well, let's just throw the garbage out in the hallway.
That
Don't
was
bother going down asking them to clean.
Yeah, that was his suggestion. But me being, I don't know. Anyway, I went downstairs again and said hi. I was wondering if you clean our room. What room are you in?
I feel like that's the podcast title. What room
like, seriously? I'm like, this is the room number. When did you check in? And she did it all over again. I'm like, I'm going to reach across.
Was it the same lady?
Same lady again. Same lady again. I swear she had 50 first aid head injury syndrome. Like, repeat the same day over.
And like, I get it. It's a hotel. A lot of people coming and going.
Yeah.
We've been to see you 4 times. We have walked by the front desk here
multiple times,
like 8 or 10 times at this point.
Well, 2 trips to the van each, out to McDonald's and back each. Me and Gary twice. Like, this is all on day 2.
And we're all wearing F1. Like, I was wearing bright orange McLaren stuff every day. Like, I feel like I'm a kind of unmistakable guy that way. Like, I got bushy hair, bright orange shirt on.
6'4", 6'5".
This probably means that she was getting visits from people from many rooms multiple times.
I'm thinking
the other lady who blatantly must have been the manager. She remembered us.
She was fine. Yeah,
she was
great.
yeah.
When our keys didn't work, but she was coming up the hall by fluke. She's like, "Oh, here," and she let us into her room and let me know if you need anything.
Yeah,
so we went downstairs.
She told us to go downstairs to get the keys fixed.
Yeah, where the lady asked we were
to
checking in. Yeah.
Like, I was like, anyway, I went down and I asked her, and she's like, well, we normally only do that after you leave. And I'm like, what? I said, we've been here 2 days. We're going to be here like another day. No. I said, well, could you send someone up? Well, I'll have to see what I can do. I said, great, thanks. And I walked away and I'm like,
yeah, well, whatever she said to you, when you came back in the room, it was the only time ever when you came back to explain to us, I wish you had the voice of Robert Stack. You walked in the room, and I remember you kind of looking at me, and I'm like, how'd you make out? She said, you have to ask. And you just kind of stared at me, and I said, what do you mean? She said, you usually do it when people leave, and if you want it done, we have to ask. And you just kind of stared at me.
Well, because it was just the most, like, you have to ask. I'm like, what do you mean I have to ask? Ask for
now,
you to
I
do,
have
like,
been since then, because I've just recently stayed in like 6 different hotels in 10 days, okay? A few of them, and we'll talk about that later, but a few of them, they're like that, and you have to ask, but they tell you, and there's a thing in the room, and there's a sign for the door that if you'd like your room to be cleaned,
please
hang this on the door. Because if you're okay with your bed or whatever, and you're like, and you don't want us in there, don't put anything out. And if you'd like us to clean, hang this on the door.
So we were almost making bets that when we came back, it would not be done. It really was. We were betting, and we're like, so what do you think the chances are? And we're all like, not good, because she probably doesn't even know what room we're in. Anyway, we went in and opened up the door, and it was like, the garbage is gone. The beds are made. This is just the greatest moment ever. Last night there.
The best part of that, though, they did bring towels.
They did.
But they set them on one of the dressers in the rooms, and we didn't realize it.
We didn't realize it. So I went in, and for whatever reason, they had 2 small towels and 2 big towels, and I came out proud of myself for you. It's like, guys, you can thank me later. but I just took one for the team because I dried off this tiny little towel. 20 minutes later, Carrie goes, "Oh, there's the towels." Why did they put them with the rest? So they stacked 2 towels in the bathroom neatly.
Yep.
2 sets, like face cloth, medium towel, big towels. And they just set the other 2 way out in a dresser. Like the furthest point in the room from the bathroom is where they set 2 more towels.
No one's ever looked at a stack of new towels that were obviously just put there and said, "Oh, I wonder where the rest of them are."
Right? Oh, there's not enough towels here. Let me go check the big picture window. Oh, there they are. Like, why would you do that?
He was so proud when he came out. I took the small towel. Gary's like, "Hey, I found the towels." Like if Tyson could, like,
That was on the morning we were leaving.
Yeah,
and then to wrap up that morning we were leaving, I clogged the toilet, and then we left.
We were so done with that hotel. Are you going to tell them? Nope. We're leaving.
I didn't even know that.
You didn't know that?
You didn't know that?
I knew that.
I didn't even know. I must have been not paying attention as usual.
Yeah, it was clogged again.
Wow.
You guys are better. I was too scared. I went downstairs. I'd go to the one downstairs.
Oh, you did? Yeah, you went to the visitors one downstairs.
I'm like, I'm not doing that.
That was quite an adventure to that one too, wasn't it?
Can you imagine though being so confident in the bathroom in your hotel room that I'm just going to go to the guest one in the lobby?
4 levels down.
I will go down 4 flights of stairs.
I went to McDonald's. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So we're staying there again next time, right, guys?
Probably.
Oh, probably.
I think we have to.
Yeah.
Hopefully by then they'll have changed the toilet out. Oh man.
So this whole F1 trip, we're 46 minutes. It's all been about the hotel.
Where all the adventures happen.
Oh man.
So this Friday we go to the track, and this is the day that Cameron is devastated with heat stroke and everything. The Weather Network forecast for the day: 23 degrees Celsius.
Yeah. True.
See, it's funny. Like you were saying that earlier, like it was blistering hot, and I'm like,
it was to me, but I mean,
it was a pretty nice
the sun was
day.
beating on us.
But
compared to the last day, it was definitely a lot warmer.
It's because the sun was beating down on you the whole time. But it was
I
like
think so.
Outside of the sun, it was like the weather was,
nice.
In fact, there was
nice.
one day we almost froze to death.
That was the last day. It was what, like 11? 10 or 11, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like, and of course I'm like, well, it's going to be warm. I'll wear shorts. That was a mistake.
And like so these types of events, I mean, I've described it before, but like grandstand type seating with numbers
suck.
Yeah.
It's just always like
terrible.
The whole event, the whole time you're there, you're just like, well, okay, well, there's a person sitting there. I think these people are probably pushed down a little too far. So someone's going to come in. They're going to have to push down against me. They're going to have to crawl over us to get in there.
Hey, don't start with me. So, as usual, again, I brought the Riot Shield, which is my chair. And it is big. It is. I don't care. I don't even care anymore. First year, I cared. This year, I did not care.
First practice, FP1, he gets the chair. We get in there. He sets it down.
Just set it down. I was like, I'm above my number.
He's trying to get the thing open.
I'm so mad.
Stuck. It's kind of stuck. And then when it finally frees up, the back of it slams down right into Buddy's knee.
He was a good sport about it. Anyway, the worst part is in those seats, there really should be, like, they have what? Like, there's way too many numbers, and everybody's so close. Anyway, I put my number in my chair directly above my number, but that does push Jeremy over a little bit more. And
pushes everybody over.
everybody over a little bit more.
Just so people know, these seats are maybe 20 inches wide. Cameron brought a chair that has armrests.
That's right. You are right, sir.
And he just decided, well, if I'm there first, I'll just make sure my number's in the middle of the chair, even though his
Which is
armrests are actually over the other two numbers next to him.
Doesn't matter. I'm still above my spot.
And he completely lucks out because you had that. There was the girl sitting next to you that never said a word the whole time.
Nope.
Small, just like a
stick.
small person. And you've got basically, for the most part, you've got kids sitting behind you.
And then a girl in front of me who's small too. Meanwhile, just a couple of people over, Tyson's got a guy that's probably
a portly fella.
A portly fellow.
A portly fella.
Yeah, a portly fellow. And of course, Tyson's knees are at his chin. So, like,
he wasn't facing me.
No, your knees. Your knees, because you're trying not to hit the person in front
I know,
of you.
it's hard.
It's so funny how that works, because when you're a bigger person and you're like, I'm kind of like conscious of that. So I'm like, the reason that I was mostly so tired after that was because I sat there in a recoil, like I'm like trying to hold myself from not sprawling onto everyone next to me.
Hold the spring in.
And you almost, I don't know if you do this, but I almost keep my feet on my toes, trying to not have my knees further forward because there's people in front of me and I'm too tall.
Yes.
Gary, to my and your right, there was those two guys that came a little bit late. And I don't know if you noticed, but one guy just embraced, like, well, I'm going to use his legs as a backrest.
I was going to say,
just
like,
leaning on me for like a solid 45 minutes to an hour. And it's like, okay, bud.
Especially come Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
Like the race when everyone's the most jammed in there. Like everyone eventually ends up with the attitude. It's like, listen, I don't know you, but my leg is going to rest against your leg. And you can rest your leg against my leg. And we're going to sit here and try not to die. So I'm just going to touch your leg. I'm sorry. With
the advantage of being a shorter fellow, I'm just saying.
Well, I wore
a big buffer with the
I got a big buffer.
Unraced cold, and Cameron and I wore shorts too. But my thought was, they're calling for rain, and if I end up sitting in wet jeans all day,
oh yeah,
was my thought. And so, like the guy who was sitting in front of us that we talked to quite a bit, as Jay said, a portly fella. He comes a little bit late, but he's there in time for the race. And we've been sitting up there, and I am so cold at this point. And I'm on. Anyway, I have to take some stuff that doesn't help me. Right, it makes me more cold than normal. And I'm sitting there cold, and he knew. So he walks up the thing, and I looked at him and said, "Am I glad to see you?" Without missing the beat, he goes, "Need a wind wall?"
Because at that point, the wind was blowing off to St. Lawrence. It was like 11 or 10 degrees.
Oh, and we're way up in the air.
And we're way up in the air, and the wind is it's like,
yep.
when everybody got in, like sitting in their seats, you were all right. But the second, at first, when there was nobody there, the wind was just ripping through that place. It's like, holy mother, that's cold.
The temperature had a wind chill that day.
Yeah, the temperature had a wind chill. Yeah. Yeah.
It was 13 degrees, feels like 8. Yeah.
There was points when I exhaled, I could see my breath.
Oh, yes.
There was.
Yes. Yeah, there was. There was times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went from rainy and humid the first year to cold and almost snowy like weather. It was great. It actually was good. It was fun.
It was fun.
But it's just you're just always going to have people sitting by you in such close proximity that are extremely annoying.
And what Tyson noticed at the last race, actually, we watched, or actually it was Monaco, I think. The stands are exactly the same stands that we had in Montreal. So we don't know if they take them with them or they must, because
identical. The mesh,
they were
everything.
identical. They were set up exactly, the pole, everything. So I think they actually take those. Formula One must carry those around or something, because it's no way, because Monaco looks the same as Montreal's, and
well, that would make more
Barcelona,
sense, because there's no way Montreal could afford to invest in their own stands to use once a year like that.
You wouldn't think, but
I think I think there is a few that's like that, because I remember looking on Google Maps, and if you look at it on Google Maps, it shows
some say
a couple of grandstands, not all of them, but there is a few of them.
Yeah, the straight stretch are
But-
real seats, but yeah.
It'd be ridiculous. It's the only racing event that happens there, so it would be kind of crazy to invest in. Like,
Yeah, right.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. We did get to see lots of. There was lots of different racing for sure. We were only supposed to get F1 really, and the F1 Academy.
Yeah, we
but-
knew about the academy right at
We
one
knew about the
point.
Academy, but then we got Formula 2, which was the first time they had ever been to Montreal. Jeremy got to see and hear an actual crash in front of us,
Right
in
in
real,
front of us.
right in front of us in real life, to hear how it sounds when it hits. And she's quite the noise when they hit. Like boom, everybody's like, oh, you hear the crowd. I think that's what I like the most is the crowd.
well, and you smell it too, right?
Yeah, you can
You don't
smell
really-
it. Yeah, yeah, you get that extra. Yeah. So that was cool. And
The
yeah,
the dirty little secret people don't want to talk about is the racing in F2 is really like it's like more competitive racing the
Yes.
whole time.
yes, because in F2 they all have the same chassis,
Yep.
the same engines.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
So
has
if-
the same.
If
you know,
you're
it's-
getting
it's-
ahead, it's through aggression.
yes, and
Like
we
they
saw
are,
that.
they're going for it. Yeah,
Yeah, that Toll. What's his name? Toll.
Zoloff.
Yeah, he was something. He was fun to watch.
He's fun to watch, and I think that was the first ever F2 race at that track, right?
Yes,
they had never
yes.
had one. Yeah,
They had never been in North America before.
in North America. Yeah,
and it's a fast track. So like,
Yeah, they
were
at
going for it.
They were at Miami, which wasn't a fast track, and then they came to ours, and they're all like, "We're so excited to be on. Like, never been here before." There probably a few guys went away from there saying, "I wished I hadn't gone to Montreal." But
Yeah, fast track. It was cold. Tires couldn't get warmed up. They're going for it. Yeah, it was entertaining.
you know, some F1 teams decided to go on wets and not slick.
Oh, are we going to get into that?
People will be thoroughly entertained about that talk.
I do. Like, I guess the point you could make with that is you travel all this way, and then McLaren had been having a pretty good weekend up to that point.
Mhm.
And then,
Yeah.
long story short, they shot themselves completely in the foot, went on the wrong tire.
It had
And
not
the-
rained for like 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, at
No.
least
Track was drying up.
it was dry. It wasn't drying up. It was already dry at that
Yeah,
point.
and they come around the corner, and they're the only. And I'm like, they have intermediates on. They're the only ones with intermediates on. Why do they have intermediates on? Why are they doing this?
Yeah. So it looked wet, but it wasn't wet. You know, like when asphalt's on the verge of like, oh, I'll give it 10 minutes. So
Yeah,
it's still a
that's
bad
what-
decision. But then they had to do a formation lap and then another formation lap. And it was like, yeah, it's all gone now. All the water's gone. There's nothing there.
Nothing left.
Yeah.
Great
Well,
start.
now I want to get in, but
I know.
we won't do that. Ugh.
But
So something else interesting. I can say that weekend I was in the most expensive store I've ever been in my
oh
life.
yeah.
Clothing store. And all the prices were crazy. And you guys were in different stores than I was, so maybe you even saw different stuff, but like I'm like, oh, there's the official McLaren store. I'm like, I bet you the prices aren't going to be that great. So
That's
like,
an understatement.
you know, I thought, oh, I bet you like the jacket's like $300 or some stupid thing. And so I go look at the jacket. I literally like look at it and I'm like,
Rubbing his eyes. Can't be real.
$670.
Mhm.
To add to that, on the Sunday when it was so cold outside, there was people getting up, leaving the grandstands wearing like t-shirts or light shirts and coming back wearing these $600 jackets.
Yes.
Well, the
Yes.
zip up hoodie at the Red Bull shop.
What,
I sent
300?
Amanda a video. $455.
Yeah, so everybody wonders where Formula One gets their money, and I'm going to say it's their merch. That is just like, and to buy a hat now, I'm cheap. Just plain and simple. We all know I'm cheap. I'm just plain and simple. I am. But I just look at the hat. I looked at a hat, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to buy it because last time I bought a hat, I went cheap, Didn't realize it was a kid's hat. I couldn't even wear it. So this time I bought a normal hat. Bought a child-size hat, and I thought, I'll be able to fit that.
Now, I will say, comparatively, like the price of nice hats now, like in Canadian dollars, is about $60, $70. Like if I go get a nice Blue Jays hat, it's going to be $60.
Yep.
And their hats were like $90.
Yeah.
So but then compared to like zip up hoodie, $450.
Man, the McLaren hats,
$120.
The hats I was looking at were $140.
Yeah, I was gonna say the McLaren ones. I saw $140 hat.
Yeah, mine.
But I saw a few hats. There was a couple at $90. There was a couple at $105.
I took the $105,
and there was. I saw there was a couple sitting like I don't know 7 or 8 rows down from us. And at one point, I looked down. I saw the McLaren hat with the tags hanging off the back.
Yeah,
and I'm like, "Wow, somebody she bought that. Wow."
Yeah. Well,
Good
and
for
then
you, lady.
Sometimes you'd
Good
see
for
someone
you.
coming. You see someone coming up the stairs, and it'd be like the hat, the shirt, the bag. It was like, well, right there is like half the team's income right there, just coming up, walking toward us. Like,
And I had a bit of a like almost like a. Like it never really struck me with the F1 as a sport. So this past weekend, me and my young fella went to the monster trucks here in Moncton. So when you go to monster trucks, you expect a demographic. It is that exact demographic that you expect. They all have the same budget. You know what I mean? Like it's like, you know, maybe you go to a hockey game, it's a wider demographic. You know, there's younger people there, maybe some families there.
Well, there's front row, there's nosebleeds.
Right. There's a bit more of a. But when you go to F1, the gap, it's like there's general admission that like maybe some, you know, maybe someone who doesn't have a ton of money, or they're young kids, they, you know, with a part-time job or whatever, maybe they save up, they get a general admission ticket.
$110.
Which means they don't get a seat unless you're that guy with the fancy inflatable couch, which is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right. But you're at that level. And at the same event, there's someone there who paid, what was it, like 15 grand for the Paddock Club and
15 grand for Paddock Club for one day.
15
for
grand.
one day.
That's not, it was 22 grand for the weekend, 15 grand for race day.
And those are for like the tickets to the events. There's whole other packages that include helicopter tours, hotels, and shuttles back and forth that are like $50,000.
Driver parade.
$50,000. We were looking at them like $50,000 tickets, $70,000 weekend. Like,
but with those people, so they bring them in a flatbed and they drive them around the track and they're doing like their own personal little tour and they decide to wave to the crowd. So
I think we waved to them first. But.
Whole bunch of us waved something at them.
Yeah, right. So these people, they're all proud of themselves and they're waving everybody in the crowd. Look at me, I'm at the track. And the boos start. And they get on the track. And as they come by those stands, everybody boos them. But then there's like a guy, a random guy in a black SUV behind them. And he's honking the horn. Everybody's cheering him, clapping for him, and hooping and hollering for him. Him hanging out the window. He's like, this was awesome. Like driving behind. Everybody loves that guy. The rest of the people were like, yeah, we're up here in the nosebleed section. You're on the track, and we're just going to boo you.
It's actually probably funny because, like, where we're sitting, they probably get the most boos because we were sitting in the relatively most affordable grandstand seating. So down in the turn one area, there's probably nobody booing. You know what I mean?
I don't know. You can hear them roaring when they were coming. So
yeah, you knew they were coming, but
you knew they were coming. But
it just struck me how like I don't think there's an event that comes close to the
gap.
Like.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they market to everybody, all ages, every background. Like,
because in a hockey game, you're in behind the bench, up in the suites, and then there's in between.
But I know what you mean. Like I can get front row Leafs tickets for about $1,000.
Right.
Now that's expensive for a hockey game, but it's front row. It's $1,000. The cheapest seat in there is $140, and you're way the heck up there. This gap is anywhere between $120 and like $70 grand.
Yeah. That is a huge yacht.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's an F1 package you can buy? I think it's $12 million. And they take you to every single F1 race. You get a hotel, you get your seats, and they fly you. It's actually an actual thing you can get. So every single F1 race, they will fly. I did. Someone at work told me about it. The guy I know.
Better go fund me.
One of the guys at work said, "Oh yeah, look it up." And I looked it up, and that's what it is. You go to every single F1 race. You pay at a flat rate. Every weekend, you get on a plane. They fly you. You have a hotel already. They take you to the VIP track. You have a VIP seat. I was like, well, yeah, for $12 million, I would hope they're going to pick you up, take you there, and like give you a good seat. Like, not going to give you the nosebleed section, but there's an actual thing that's...
Man, you think they could do that for $1 million?
Yeah.
It's flights, hotels, and a seat.
Right? That's right.
I think when you get
they
into
could
that,
sell a jacket for $150.
Yeah.
it's like there's like certain, when you get to a certain social class, it's like it becomes not about you spending less than someone else. It's about you spending more than someone else. Like that
100%.
switches.
150%.
Yeah. It just really struck me. I'm looking at like kids and very wealthy, I would assume, people, and it's just like such a mix of, there is,
I never really thought of that way.
They've made F1 like a brand, like especially since Liberty Media took over. Like it's like, it's like we were talking about everyone going around with Yankees hats. It's like the Yankees are like a brand to a lot of people more than they are a baseball team, and F1 is kind of like going that way. But yeah.
It was fun, though.
It was fun.
See you in 2 years, boys.
Yeah.
Hope that hotel is still there.
I was going to say, book the hotel.
Let's book it right now.
We'll book it right now, baby. I love us for it. What room are you in again?
This time we bring our ratchet set with us so we can fasten the toilet to the floor if it's loose.
You're not kidding.
Maybe we weren't actually, maybe like we were in the storage room. Maybe it's actually a storage room and not a room.
Maybe.
So I don't know. They thought
that
we
would
were like
explain why the
staff.
key didn't work.
Yeah.
That would explain why the key didn't work. Yeah.
Well, on that note, keep your plunger nearby, everybody.
Yeah. Don't forget to remember when you booked it, when you got there, when you booked in, and when you're gonna book out. They're gonna ask you 12 times.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that saying.
Put that on a shirt.
What room are you in? When did you book in? When are you leaving? Now.
Did you back it up?
Did you back it up? Yeah. No, I just, nothing better to do tonight than ask for a plunger. Or to tell you that there's a problem and you just hand me the plunger and act like, here you go. You're on your own, buddy.
Man, Tyson, what you haven't you mean to tell me you haven't heard the old saying that goes, and remember, when you go to book, like when you go to book and you book into the hotel, remember to tell them when, and then they make sure that you got the room there.
What room number is it?
It's an old saying.
It's an old saying.
Thanks for listening, everybody.
Have a good night.
I felt like
one hand on the side of the bathtub and one hand on the counter beside you to hold yourself in place.
So Gary,
and then
I can't even do. I look like a character in Street Fighter doing an air kick because I got 1 foot propped against the tub, so like my knee is at like a 90-degree angle on my left leg.
You just wasted some of your life listening to the Bush League podcast. You must stop what you're doing right now like and subscribe, and leave a 5-star rating. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and like us on Facebook.